men accused of dog fighting and drug trafficking in Savannah have faced a judge for the first time this week following a raid at two houses in late August.
Behind, you can see authorities raiding one of those homes, picking up dogs, taking them as well as belongings. And our Madeline Bierster was at yesterday's 4-hour probable cause hearing, and that's where most charges were dropped for one suspect and bond decisions were made for the others.
Investigators say they were conducting undercover surveillance for over a month, trying to gather evidence for a search warrant at these two homes on Central Avenue.
We began to believe that not only were there dogs there, the dogs were being bred there and trained there, that there was also the sale of narcotics occurring.
When the raid happened on August 21st, investigators seized 13 dogs, 300 fentanyl pills, meth, pounds of marijuana, cocaine, 24 flip phones, multiple guns, and thousands of dollars vacuum sealed and buried near dog kennels. They also reported finding dog breeding and fighting equipment, along with genealogy records marked with slang tied to fighting and wins.
Every single one of the dogs had various signs of neglect or cruelty.
42-year-old Michael Scott, 53-year-old Raphael Bowens, and his son, 26-year-old Tyleek Collins, all appeared virtually with their attorneys Wednesday. Each faced charges related to animal cruelty, drugs, and guns. Investigators testified that many of the dogs lacked food, water, or shelter. Records show Scott has a history of animal control violations dating back to 2007. And investigators say Scott, who's listed as the owner of both homes, is accused of logging onto a sports betting website that some use to bet on dogfighting. In court, Scott had one of his 13 animal cruelty charges dropped, but remains in jail without bond. Bowens had his dogfighting charges dismissed for lack of probable cause. He'll be granted bond once placed in an alcohol rehabilitation facility with an ankle monitor. As for Collins, the judge dismissed all of his dog-related charges and reduced his drug charges to a misdemeanor marijuana offense. Collins was granted bond at $3,500 with conditions, including leaving Chatham County. But in the future, all three could be indicted on new charges in this case. Reporting in Savannah, Madeline Bierster, WTOC News.
Damn.